Right.
In Chatham. What's so bad at it?
Well, we're just at Alton Towers. Just not long got here, about 20 minutes, no, not even 20 minutes.
10 minutes.
About 10 minutes, roughly speaking. And we've just had a bit of luck with Scarefest tickets. For some odd reason when I booked them, it said the 8th last Friday. And of course I was at work. But guest services were really helpful and readjusted them for us, so very kind of them. We've just come off Tower Street.
We need to go that side if we're heading to the
We want to go over there.
Over where?
Straight on across the bridge.
Yeah, don't worry. They'll shut me up.
And there's Carolyn in on the vlog. Back for more scares. They still got obviously some of the stuff from Oktoberfest.
No, they're just reusing it. They've changed the names though.
Oh yeah.
They're just reusing the kiosks. It makes complete sense to do that, to reuse the kiosks and not disassemble them and reassemble new ones.
Yeah. I'd say it's definitely too cold to go on battle galleons.
Well, it depends on how busy battle galleons
it's
itself
sunny
is.
and all.
No, it depends on how busy battle galleons itself is. If it's not busy, then you won't really get wet.
Well,
if
people will want to obviously get you wet, but no, give me a miss.
You won't get too wet.
I reckon July, August best time.
Yeah.
Maybe June, but October. I mean, yet there's still people actually going on it. So yeah. Right, there's the towers. I like these shots. You know, coming up this way, you feel like it's proper grand and stuff. What do you reckon, look? Right, our first ride of the day is the Vekoma Madhouse. Hex. So, even if it's like, I don't know, an hour's queue, I doubt it'd be an hour queue. And yeah, I mean, mine is still down, possibly mixtape, but oh well. Right, here we go. First up, Hex. And There's a bit of a queue. It should be alright. Do you have any information about Hex? We've got portcullises and a giant bell.
To restore the suspended stone floor through neglect. It's taken up a number of stone slabs which will go so that we can repair them and replace them. And in so doing, they found what looked like some, I suppose you call them round, flat tin biscuit tins. They put them to one side, just being builders, possibly with a view to having during the break.
And a bit of the singing. Right, we've just done the Hex, which is alright. First ride of the day. Got me that sun. So yeah, that was alright. I seem to have lost Caroline. Oh, Caroline's right behind me. But yeah, so we would have probably marathoned Hex just at the side of the actual pre-show, I should say. But yeah, good, fun, spooky attraction, especially for Halloween.
9 train coming out of the station for you.
Right, as you can see, we're by the fountain in front of woodcutters. It's nearly 1 o'clock, so we'll be doing attic first, then I'd say attic, darkest steps, autumn build,
Yeah.
then toxic junkyard.
Yeah.
Because we kind of know, obviously with attic, darkest steps and autumn build mine, we sort of know what to expect. It's just toxic junkyard from last year, which we didn't do, of course. Anything trad, love?
Sorry?
Anything trad?
No.
Yeah, well, and our first time start is 1 o'clock. It's nearly 1 o'clock. It's 10 to, so yeah, give it a few minutes and then we'll slowly walk down to the attic and of course give our thoughts. Right, so here we go. First scare maze coming up in the attic. Obviously we just by the garden, but and there is Hex. And there it is up there. Oh, are you nervous? Right. It's certainly different, I should say, with with the attic. The only thing I noticed, my ankle didn't get grabbed at the end, but Yeah. It's still enjoyable. I like the front room with, I think, the windows opening up all of a sudden. But then again, back in 2019, don't really remember the first room all that much, but certainly a good story.
Yeah, it was really good fun, enjoyable. I got a few
Jump
jump
scares.
scares where I actually did like step back a little.
Yeah.
It was really quite good.
For me, it felt kind of deceiving because I felt like I needed to crouch down constantly.
Yeah.
And you're saying don't crouch down.
You didn't need to, apart from when we went in the fireplace.
But at the time I thought, I got the
You walked
impression.
me into something usually.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, I know you didn't mean to.
So next we're gonna do Darkest Depths. This should be fun. And then Autumnville, and then what?
Junkyard.
Toxic Junkyard, that's it. There it is, Darkest Depths. Wow, I mean, this is quite something. So yeah, next up, Darkest Depths. Yeah, here we go. We're at the back by woodcutters.
No, we're not by woodcutters. We're by
Wow.
the disco.
We're by roller disco up there,
Under the towers.
but this should be fun. I bet you can't
The
wait.
side of the towers, yeah.
Let's see if they change it up from back in 2019.
Yeah, some of the scenery in the attic was definitely
Yeah,
different.
that first
what I
room.
remember.
I don't remember the first room, but I like the way I can't.
I don't remember the windows opening like they did in that tour piece.
Yeah,
And
I did enjoy that.
I think in 2019 we just stayed by the staircase. We didn't go into the next room.
No, but obviously we was first up just so. Yeah, very enjoyable.
Some of the other bits of the furniture was different as well. And I don't remember that clockwork girl on the side either. That big clockwork girl.
No, but
Clockwork.
it's hard to say. I mean,
We only did it the once.
first scare is done out of the 4, so
We only did the one. We only did that
You
one once last
are
time.
about
Yeah.
Darkest depths.
right.
And loud noise.
We've just done half, well, 2 of the 4
Those who are reckless.
scare mazes. This one being Darkest Depths. Karen's just done a survey on it.
The sea dogs.
Actually,
So please do not
We didn't see the Kraken's eye like we did last time.
be removed from the
no.
I remember seeing the Kraken's eye.
source.
I wished it had been a little bit longer. It didn't seem quite so long. It seemed quite short.
Is that a good or bad thing? I mean, it's half one.
For me, I would have preferred it a little longer, but in itself, it's not really bad.
No. It's hard to say at the moment. I'd say Attic is
Yeah, attic is
a
better.
bit better than
Yeah.
Darkest Depths. Don't get me wrong.
On that one, I only got 2 jump scares. In the attic, I got at least 5.
So it's middleish,
Yeah.
but we still got
That one I would definitely say is still more for under 15s.
like 12 plus.
Yeah, 12 to 8 plus, 8 to 12 plus. Whereas the attic is definitely more for older people.
Yeah, you mean with like the way it is at the moment.
Yeah.
So next up, Autumnville,
Yes.
and then the last one being Toxic Junkyard.
Yeah. Did you let go of my hand, you did?
But sorry, you was the captain wanted you front forward,
I know.
so I just let you carry on. Because he wanted you on the, what is it, the forecourt. He asked
Yeah.
what you was good at.
Yeah, I should have said cooking.
You probably would have been placed at the back. But yeah. Right.
No. I'd say attic,
Yeah.
Ortonville, darkest for me.
So,
The story was good. But
yeah, I didn't see
that one.
the grandpa in underpants.
No.
Well, we've just done Autumnville mine tours.
Didn't get touched at all again. Last year,
No.
someone came up and did that to me.
No, that was in 2019.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. For some odd reason, yeah, it's more.
It's just jump scares. It's not
Exactly,
really-
yeah. Jump scares, but
Yeah,
it's
jump
still.
scares where they just do that appear in front of you all of a sudden.
It's still alright.
Yeah, yeah.
So, last one up is Toxic
Pretty dark in there.
Toxic Junkyard. So, this should be interesting for our fourth and final scare maze. I don't know what to expect in this one. This is like brand new, so
Not brand new.
well, for us it's new. So that's Toxic Junkyard, the fourth and final scare maze. When we was there, that's my third favourite. That would have looked interesting, like Tokyo, but we're probably not bothering. Hey,
Well, it will only be.
and
I don't know if the bus will be running or
fireworks.
not. for a start.
No, it probably wouldn't. It probably. That's the next extravaganza. Fireworks, but not really bothered about fireworks.
If we can't get here by bus, then we can't do it.
Nah, I mean obviously this will be a last day of the season.
Yeah.
Definitely can't afford them.
That's trickle treats.
Bags from £10. Ooh. There's part of the scare attraction. Done that 4 scare mazes. Wicker pumpkin. Just left carrying down by the stage while I check out Halloween Scarefest merch.
We continue to have some additional hygiene and safety measures in place throughout our resort and kindly ask guests to observe these during their visit. Hand sanitizer stations and suggested social distancing markers remain in place to help preserve guest health. Lastly, is also encouraged to have endorsements for busier areas and some of our service stations. We thank you for your cooperation and cooperation.
Right, good morning. It is now the next day after visiting Alton Towers, Scarefest.
Yeah, yesterday we didn't get a chance to wrap
For-
up last night.
Yeah, what Carolyn said.
We We didn't get a chance to do the wrap up last night because it was very late and everything, so we just went to bed.
Yeah, I was extremely tired.
Yeah. So it's the
I'll
next
get
day.
Karen's verdict.
Right, so what do you want to know?
You know, about yesterday, what you
Right.
thought.
Right, well, I wasn't quite myself yesterday, but the overall day, we had a good day. It wasn't too busy. I went on one coaster, waited 20 minutes of that coaster. Everything else I went on, we were on pretty much within 5 minutes of joining the queue, if that.
Mm-hmm.
The mazes we did, I enjoyed all of them. I got about 5 jump scares in the attic. 1 in Darkest Depths, about 3 in Aceville,
Autumnville.
in Autumnville, yeah, and about 3 in Toxic Junkyard as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I really enjoyed all of the mazes. None of them, for me, were like,
Intense.
yeah, scare the crap out of you. But there were times when I stepped back or just like, you know, my heart raced a little bit faster, that kind of thing. You know, but it was really good. They were noticed a couple of different things in the attic and a couple of different things in Aceville.
Autumnville.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
Autumnville Mine Tours.
Yeah,
People might
in
not
that
know.
one. Yeah, there were a couple of different things. They've changed some of the sets and some of the designs, obviously, which keeps it moving forward, which is good. And then in general, for me personally, the one as I probably would have liked, that seemed a bit short and to me seemed to be the weakest again, was Darkest Steps. But that's for me personally. Other people can have a different opinion. But for me personally, Darkest Steps felt quite short compared to the other mazes, and it didn't seem to have a stronger anticipation feeling about it and everything. And that there was no. I'm sure in 2019 we looked through one of the portals and seen the Kraken's eye, and that wasn't there this time. So that's one change as they've made. But you know, everyone's got their own opinions and stuff. As for Toxic Junkyard, which we've heard from other people that they thought it was a bit crappy, we actually really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say as perhaps it will be a little bit better at the night time rather than during the day, but we still really enjoyed it, and we got quite a few jump scares and that. You know.
Yep.
I think I got a couple more in that than I did in Altonville. I can't really remember precisely. And there was right at the end. I did walk a little bit faster because of how close some of the actors were coming with us with their prop.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't run out screaming like a little girl or anything, but I did walk a little faster.
Yeah.
You know. So it was quite definitely intense and stuff. And I just really had a good day.
Yeah.
Overall.
Right, yeah, for me, highlights. Yeah, I mean, the 4 scare mazes, I mean, look, when we got there, I did mess up somewhat with the booking of the scare maze tickets. I thought I booked it for, obviously yesterday being the 15th, I thought booked the tickets for the 15th, except for some odd reason it said the 8th, which obviously would have been last Friday. I wouldn't have been able to come because of work, no time off, so, but when we went to guest services, really helpful. And let us.
No,
Well,
they moved the ticket.
Yeah, they
because,
did.
Because we hadn't used the tickets because you thought you booked the 15th and it was the 8th. They looked at them and reissued the tickets for yesterday, which was really good. So just be aware, if you do accidentally book the wrong day or you can't go on that specific day, as long as your Maze pass hasn't been scanned or anything, you can go to guest services and get it reissued for the days you're there.
Yeah,
which is really good.
I mean, that's like a positive thing, so yeah, really helpful guest services for obviously changing the date.
For reissuing them, essentially.
Well, for the 4 scare mazes, otherwise I would have been
£40
out of pocket.
Yeah, we would have been disappointed.
So yeah, would like to thank them. Guest services, Alton Towers, allowing us, to...
I think it might be standard procedure, so it's not just us.
No, yeah.
I think it is standard procedure, but it was really good as they are offering that service to reissue the mazes if you haven't been able to attend for whatever reason.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely. My line-up of the 4 scare mazes is a bit different to Carolyn's. It's hard to say really. I mean, obviously the first maze we went into was Attic Tower of the Towers, and obviously doing it from 2019 it was a bit different. I did like the first room where obviously the story's being told of the actual scare maze, and some of the effects are really good. But for me, it was number 1 favourite scare maze in 2019. Because I think back in 2019 when my uncle got grabbed, I wasn't expecting that. I thought, wow, obviously we didn't get nothing like that.
That was what surprised me as well, that the warning going into the mazes, they say the actors may touch you, but you can't touch them.
Yeah.
None of the actors ever came close to touching us. I think the one that came closest to me was that one clown in Toxic Junkyard, and it was only the one clown. He did not. He was almost at my side, but he wasn't touching me or anything.
No.
He was just talking to me.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. Whereas Autumnville Mine Tours, that was a bit more atmospheric, and I'd say I'll class that like the number 1 at Alton Towers for scare mazes. And then, like Carolyn said, with Darkest Depths, I'd say it's still quite weak, and obviously that's why it's ranked at number 4. Toxic Junkyard number 3. But like at some point, I was saying to Carolyn this, with some of the scare mazes, there is chainsaws, and I felt like the effects coming close to you, think, blimey, I felt like Leatherhead from Texas Chainsaw is right behind me, but obviously, well, yeah, can be not really nerving. It's a sort of play on your mind, but yeah, I think that's about it really. It's still, good, enjoyable maze.
Yeah, like I said, the only bit on the maze is where I was actually walking a little bit faster. Was right at the end of Toxic Junkyard because of
the sound effect of the chainsaw
and what the actors were doing.
Yeah.
And that was the only bit as I really reacted to as in I want to get out a little bit faster.
Yeah.
The rest No.
But we wasn't going like, ah, run away.
No.
No.
I can't run anyways. I'd knock myself out. Or
But
end up
yeah, I
tripping or
mean,
something.
that it was still a good day. Really enjoyed it. Of course, we've seen Luke from Coast again, and eventually Joe from Theme Scream Park Insanity. Also got to see Carl and Emma from Top Thrill Tours, and
Yeah, you
Mikey
got to see a couple of
and
friends. They're not going to
Hannah.
be. They're not in the blog, but we did get to see them, which is good.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
So.
But yeah, I mean, it was still a good day.
And I watched one of the live shows, which is quite good.
Yeah, I caught bits of it as we did go to
Well, we went
eventually Towers Trading.
Yeah.
This video, if you did enjoy it, please hit that thumbs up button.
And we got a little bit of merch
Please
as
do
well.
share. Please do share. Please leave me a comment if you've done the mazes. Do you agree with our assessment? And lastly, please do subscribe to my channel, Thrill 6. So until the next video upload, which will probably be Drake Manor, toodaloo.